The Portland region's strong rebound from the Great Recession has already dramatically reshaped the metro area over the last decade, new census numbers show, and the stage is set for more growing pains in the years ahead. The numbers from the Census Bureau's American Community Survey, released Thursday, shed new light on how the broad-based economic recovery has affected the region's neighborhoods and cities. A buzzing economy has attracted a flood of new residents, and few parts of the metro have escaped the resulting population growth. The metro area's median household income, meanwhile, still lagged those observed early in the recession. But the impact was uneven, with some neighborhoods seeing big increases in wages. At the same time, housing costs have climbed across the region, and increasing traffic has lengthened commutes. As the economy recovered, we had an influx of population, and our housing and transportation response has not been as flexible as the in-migration, said John Topagna, the president of Portland-based Econothruwayist. We've fallen behind. Trends here reflect changes observed over a decade, split into 2 5-year periods to compensate for small sample sizes. Results from surveys conducted between 2012 and 2016 are compared to the same survey conducted between 2006 and 2010. Housing costs drive shift. The region's housing supply hasn't kept up with population growth, and most neighborhoods have seen home prices and rents climb as a result. That's left more households struggling to pay rent, and homeownership declined in most neighborhoods as houses were converted to rentals or redeveloped as apartments. Most neighborhoods have seen their population climb as the region absorbs new arrivals. But areas that have seen intense residential development have seen their populations grow by 50% or more, including Portland's South Waterfront, Inner Northeast Portland and north of 26. Some parts of the metro area have seen big increases in median household income as rising housing costs push poorer residents out. Many of those areas have also seen an exodus of racial and ethnic minority residents. Parts of Inner Northeast Portland that were previously majority non-white are now just a third or a quarter non-white. Economic boom lifts some boats. As the metro population has grown, so has its labor force. That's fueled the region's economic boom and bolstered the technology and healthcare sectors. Their growth has been good for lifting employment. But across the region, wages have only just begun to grow. Meanwhile, the behemoth industries of the housing bubble years, construction, real estate, and finance, have ceded ground. The labor force participation rate has declined, from 68.6% to 66.4%, as the retirement age population has grown by nearly a third. Even so, the effect of the aging population has yet to be felt. More people 65 and older are still working in 2016 than were in 2010. The data show the average commute time has climbed in the last decade, from 24.8 minutes to 26.2 minutes. But the multi-year surveys likely don't capture the full effect of increasing congestion, which really started to pick up in 2015.